Naimbaga bigat kada kayo amin. Or should I say, good morning everyone. My name is Lorraine and I will be your tour guide for this virtual tour. On behalf of Hiraya Manawari Travel and Tours, I welcome you all to the vibrant province of NUEVA, VIZCAYA. Before we hop on to our exciting trip, I want you to get to know more about the watershed haven and agroforestry of Cagayan Valley. My humble hometown, the place where my heart is, NUEVA, VIZCAYA. NUEVA VIZCAYA is about 281 kilometers from Manila. A bus ride takes about 6 to 8 hours depending on the traffic. But there is also a feeder airport located at the town of Bagabag. For chartered flights, for propelled aircrafts, flight journey takes about an hour and 10 minutes, which covers the distance of 281 kilometers. The province often referred to as a gateway to Cagayan Valley. NUEVA VIZCAYA lies within the heart of northern Luzon, bounded on the north and the northeast by Ifugao and Isabela, on the east and southeast by Quirino and Aurora, on the south by Nueva Ecija, and on the west by Benguet and Pangasinan. The province is a vital crossroad to the Cagayan Valley and Cordillera regions, making it an ideal hub for trade, transportation, and of course, tourism. NUEVA VIZCAYA is a very mountainous province with an elevation ranging from 200 to 2,920 meters above sea level. Mount Pulag in Cayapa is considered to be the highest elevation, while the Magat Reservoir in Judi is considered to be the lowest. The best time to visit NUEVA VIZCAYA is from November to April, which is relatively dry. December and January are the coldest months, while April and May are the hottest. In 2020 census, the number of Novo Vizcayanos are already 497,432, which represents a 13.50% of total number of population in Cagayan Valley region, making the NUEVA VIZCAYA third in the highest population among the other provinces in the region. The province is also known for its agricultural economy, which contributes to its growth and development. The major economic activities here include farming, cattle swine raising, palay and corn are the major crops, while minor crops are root crops, vegetables, and fruits. NUEVA VIZCAYA also produces quality onions and vegetables sold in Metro Manila. The province is considered as one of the congregational districts, which has 15 municipalities and 274 barangays. Bayombong is the provincial capital, while Solano and Cayapa are the commercial and summer capital respectively. The province is hailed as a watershed haven and agroforestry in view of its location within the watershed Carballo and Cordillera. NUEVA VIZCAYA's most exotic trait is being its dominee for the 18 indigenous people group who have settled in the province, including the Ifugaos, the Gadangs, Isinays, Dumagats, Kalanguyas, and lastly, the Bugkalots. The province is also known for its Grand Amungan Festival, which celebrates cultural diversity and marks the founding anniversary when it was created as an independent province from Cagayan in 1830. Now, let me share a few facts about NUEVA VIZCAYA. NUEVA VIZCAYA was named after the people living in the coast of Mar de Biscayne in Spain. Also, did you know that it is used to be a territory of the vast Cagayan Valley? But in 1839, Governor Luis Lardizabal issued an order transforming NUEVA VIZCAYA into a politico-military province upon the advice of the Alcalde Mayor of Cagayan. And during the American period, the province was also included in the 12th District of the Philippine Senate because of its ethnic compatibility with Mountain Province and the other indigenous domains in the Cordillera and Mindanao. That would be all for the history and background of Nueva Vizcaya. Let me now share to you all a few destinations that you should visit in Nueva Vizcaya. Our first destination is the Kapisaan Cave. Kapisaan Cave is situated in the mountainous and limestone-rich Barangay Kapisaan in Kasibu, Nueva Vizcaya. Its total length is almost full of magnificent stone formations which enchants tourists and locals alike. This beautiful destination is slowly and surely attracting not just the Nueva Vizcaya locals, but even the spunklers coming from northern and central Luzon. The cave is located in Barangay Kapisaan, one of the 30 barangays of the municipality of Kasibu in Nueva Vizcaya, hence the name Kapisaan Cave. The area where Kapisaan is now formally known has been populated at around 1960s. The settlers had initially benefited from the cave by hunting bats and later on to gathering birds' nests along its crooks near the entrances. According to the locals, as a tourist spot, it was initiated in early 1990s with flashlights and kerosene lamps to guide them. The use of kerosene lamps have been long banned in the cave as it had been altered the color of the stone walls and formations. In year 2001, Kapisaan Cave garnered the attention of environmentalists, geologists, and the cave enthusiasts as the province introduced it as it hosted the first National Caving Congress in Nueva Vizcaya. Up to date, the Kapisaan Cave has already amassed a horde of spelunkers, and this will continue as the community is highly strict in the preservation of its entire length. Moreover, the Kapisaan Cave system has already been officially approved and declared as an ecotourism zone. The Kapisaan Cave's total length is 4.2 km, which qualifies it as a fifth longest cave system in the Philippines. It is a cave system as it boasts multiple entrances and exits, and the ecosystem it protects. The entrances and exits are the lion and alliance points. Thus, a true and true route is commonly known as lion to alliance or alliance to lion route. Accordingly, there are other entrances and exit points such as the Alliance 2, Sangat Salug, Gaya, Malukbo 1, Malukbo 2, and Malukbo 3. The Sangat Salug point is considered as halfway through its entire length. Thus, this is one of the entrances or exit for halfway route. A long majority of the Kapisaan Cave length is covered with multitude of rock formations, like other caves in Luzon such as Libtec Crystal Cave, Sibud Cave, Aran Cave, and Sagada Cave. It also boasts a multitude of beautifully formed mineral deposits in the form of stalagmites, stalactites, straws, drapery, and flow stones. There are a lot of stone formations in the cave, like banana blossom, curtains, snake, dog, dragon, and many more. The cave guide will show you a lot. Some of them easily recognized, but some undiscernible. Spelunking in Kapisaan Cave is not an easy walk all throughout the adventure. At some point, you will need to wade through cold water, which is some above waistline, crawl through crevices, rappel, and half swim while holding on a rope. Let us now proceed to our second destination, a sprawling of 1,120 hectares of land situated on the lower part of the mighty Magat River in Cagayan Valley has been converted into an eco park, descriptively named Lower Magat Ecotourism Park of Elmet. The Eco Park is under the municipality of Jadi north of Nueva Vizcaya, already bounded by Isabela and Ifugao province. The provincial government acquired this land from DENR in 1969 to preserve and develop this place as a high-end back-to-nature park. It was only 2005 when the development started, and from the looks of it, the process was slow but surely doing well. If you're the type who prefers an active vacation lifestyle, bring in family and friends to experience a wide range of outdoor and recreational activities in this place, like fishing, camping, trekking, and walking around the park, or smell the good flowers on their flower garden. Make a splash by swimming in their big-sized pool, natural water stream, and kayak or boating. The park has also great accommodations with its spacious and thoughtful designed rooms, such as pavilion, log cabin, retreat area, isinay huts, ifugao houses, and a lot more. Guests would be delighted by the astounding views of the mountains and the tranquil lagoon. Our third destination is the Imugan Falls. Imugan Falls is one of the famous tourist spots in Nueva Vizcaya, a 35-foot waterfall in a dense forest surrounded by lush foliage. The rock formations along the bank serve as a picnic grounds for day visitors. The clean and cold basin of the waterfall is good for swimming. Since it is not so deep, visitors can enjoy more cascading waters. A trail leading to the top of falls was also made for adventure seekers to explore more. Going to the falls is not difficult, since the local government have established a trail and erected bathroom and toilet near the area. Also, one can reach the falls in approximately 30 minutes hike from the jump-off point. Proceeding to our fourth destination, Mount Ugo. Mount Ugo soars more than 2,150 meters above sea level, making it one of the highest mountains in the province, although it is shared with neighboring province, Benguet. It takes 2 to 3 days of an undue hike to reach its peak and back. Expect to trail across pine and mossy forests and witness the beautiful sunrise and sunsets. You'll also catch sight of the stunning sea of clouds. The mountain was the site of an airplane crash, and in the past, headhunting was rampant activity in the place. According to legends, many Spanish invaders lost their lives on the mountain because of the relentless attacks and ambushes by the natives. They would then cut the heads and start a celebration to signify their victory and offer their petitions to the local gods. But with the spread of Christianity among the natives, headhunting became a thing of the past. Our fifth destination, People's Museum and Library. The People's Museum and Library was built in 1906, burned in 1926 but restored, and then rebuilt and renovated after World War II in 1945 to serve as the capital offices of Nueva Vizcaya. The property also served to house several ancillary support facilities including trial courts, fiscal offices, and banking operations. The current structure remains that of the 1945 restoration, and it was adaptively reused from a Capitol building into the People's Museum and Library of Bayambong, when a new Capitol was built in 1993. A two-story building, the museum and library is located on a lot measuring approximately 1,400 square meters and having a building footprint around 22.15 by 21.9 meters or 485 square meters. Although the place was rebuilt by the Americans in 1945, the museum and library building was restored in keeping with Spanish colonial influence of its original design. Features such as massive brick wall, wood paneling, and capiz shell window, typical of Spanish-era structures. The property maintained a repository of artifacts and documents depicting the social, cultural, political, religious, military, and educational life of the Nova Vizcayanos, including but not limited to anthropological dioramas, local and ethnic products and methods, and archival records. In more recent history, due to the ever-present challenge of disaster risk management for heritage structure, the provincial government of Nueva Vizcaya has initiated efforts for protection development programs and preventive maintenance for the People's Museum and Library of Bayambong. This conscious effort was catalyzed by the onslaught of Category 4 Typhoon Ulysses in November 2020 and spawned on by Typhoon Odette in December 2021. This development project promises the safeguarding of the important cultural property through faithful restoration and moderation with respect for the structure's built heritage. For our last destination, the St. Vincent Ferrer Parish Church. It is one of the biggest and oldest unreinforced brick churches from the 18th century in the Guian Valley. The church has all the requisite of an old Spanish brick church, like wooden altar, columns, and lattices, and also a museum which houses centuries-old church artifacts. Other well-preserved Spanish monuments include a Spanish flagpole and Dampole Bridge, an unreinforced bridge made of bricks. In the 1960s, after being Christianized, the Ilongots gave up their head-hunting ways and started to call themselves Bugkalots in order to bury their bloody but proud past. The Isinays, formerly called Malats or Imaalats, were gentle and easily embraced Christianity. The church, declared by the National Museum as the National Cultural Treasure, is a 45-minute drive from Bayambong, Nueva Vizcaya. As I end this virtual tour, I just wanted to thank you all for staying and listening throughout this video. With nature, adventure, and culture coming into play, this vibrant province, Nueva Vizcaya, may be your next destination. We at Hiraya Manawari Travel and Tours will welcome you all. Again, I am Lorraine, and I hope you had fun and enjoyed the AdvenTour in the vibrant province of Nueva Vizcaya.